this is funny. Yeah. Nations, my favorite nation. Hey, let's talk about the nations. How about that? The at least two of the great nations. The first nation of all nations, the first nation ever, was known as, and is known as, the imagination. And this imagination, there are some people, they are known as the Magi, because it's a Magi nation. Get it? I get it. Yes, and these Magi have a city. It is known as the Curiosity. Yes, monkey boy. The Curiosity is where the Magi's live. And this Curiosity could eventually return and evolve into the Authenticity, which is a really good city if you ask me, or ask anyone who has ever decided that they want to choose to be part of the Authenticity. It's a good place to be. It's not always the most comfortable place to be when you're merging in a nation full of the other nation, which we will speak of now. This other nation is known as the Indoctrination. And in this indoctrination, there are people there. These people are known as the followers. And the followers have been indoctrinated. Followers seldomly think for themselves, not very curious, because they think they have all the answers already. Because that's the way the indoctrination works. Yes, in this indoctrination, the followers are creating a city as well. And the city is known as the Falsity. Yes, this falsity, where everything that they believe is false, but they don't question it because everybody believes it. The indoctrination is in the majority. You learn the indoctrination through school, through the television, through the music, through the movies, education, the curriculum. It's all indoctrination. You never question it because it was taught to you by people you trust. Therefore you create what's known as the falsity, where what everything that everyone believes is false. It's a pretty strange nation to be happy for a while until the city evolves, which eventually all cities do. And the falsity evolves into the scarcity, right? And in the scarcity, everything in the scarcity, the followers, everything in the scarcity scares them. It's all scary, and everything's running out. So it seems. It's only running out because the masters of this indoctrination have convinced everyone that it's so, and through a very elaborate story slash narrative about the world and the way it is and everything that's happening. Yes, the indoctrination is pretty interesting. Yeah, the thing about being indoctrinated is you don't know you're being indoctrinated. Yeah. So if we would go back to these nations again, the imagination, the Magi's, kind of sort of have taken the red pill in a way. The red pill, which kind of just opens up the world and opens up the mind, makes you a little bit more curious, makes you look around, makes you authentic, which kind of sort of rubs the people of the indoctrination the wrong way. They'll go, why don't you believe what we believe? Why don't you just follow like we do? Come on, what's wrong with you? I'm worried about you. You're not well. You don't believe in everything you're told by the experts. Well, you know what? There's something to be said about experts and who they're working for and what kind of belief system they have, because an expert can have a belief system in indoctrination too and not know it. Not to say that the Magi are smarter than everybody else, it's just that they've decided to ask questions and question the narrative. Hashtag question the narrative is what I like to say to myself, and through questioning the narrative, you would not believe how amazing this world becomes. The mundane suddenly becomes mind-blowing. You just would not believe the world that one who looks sees. And you know, it's like, that's the thing, is some people don't look. They don't want to look. I guess that's their prerogative. Maybe their directive, I suppose. My directive is a little bit different. Not to toot my horn or anything, but this world's pretty goddamn amazing. Well, I guess I'm just vlogging on. This is going to be a regular thing for me, I think, because it feels therapeutic. I don't know if you know anything about human design, but I just want to share. Like, I like human design. It merges a bunch of different divination systems like astrology and I Ching and the chakras. And, can't remember all of them, but there's like 7 different ones. And they tell you your aura type and your inner authority, which is really cool. Because, I don't know, I read mine and it really resonates with me deeply. I have what's called the projector aura, which absorbs the energy around it and has like a laser-like focus that can just get to the core of others. And that my authority is a self-projected authority. So, in order to understand my beliefs and my authority, I have to speak out loud. And I've decided that this would be a good exercise just for that. So, this is the beginning. 3 videos in one day, so what? You don't have to watch them. You don't have to watch them. It's for me. You don't have to like it. You can just turn it off right now, because that's what I'm doing. Who's gonna go first? Who's gonna go first? It's me.